Hi world, it's 8:30 in the evening on Friday the 26th of August 2016. Here's a bit of a change. I've been going on about Mars, Saturn all the time, so I thought I'd just do something a bit different. Happiness. I saw yesterday a young lady wearing an absolutely brilliant t-shirt, and it said on it, you can smile at anyone, you can smile at people in any language. And I just thought, that's brilliant. And then it got me thinking, I thought, there's so many, I'm not going to say miserable people out there, but there's so many people out there in the world who aren't really happy with themselves. I'm not going to claim that I'm happy with myself. I'm always trying to improve myself. But I like to think as I get older, I'm relatively content with myself. But there's a lot of people out there who aren't. I know because I deal with a lot of them, and there's a lot of people out there who are always going on about, oh, my life is so difficult and my life is so hard, poor me. And I'm thinking, hang on, I've lived 20 years outside this country, I've lived in North Africa, I've lived in the Caribbean and Central America, I've seen real poverty in a number of different countries, and I'm thinking, your life isn't so bad compared to some, but then it's all relative, I suppose. But it got me thinking, what is it that makes people sad or makes people happy? Are there any astrological configurations of happiness? No, no, there's not. But what there are significators. Now, it'd be easy to say that if you've got a really nice Jupiter, then words like optimism, hope, faith, humour are always going to be endemic to the chart. Yeah, that's possibly true, but equally opposite, Jupiter amplifies anything. So if there's a predisposition to feeling sorry for oneself, you're going to do it big time. Jupiter is also the planet of melancholy and overestimating and over-egging oneself. So you can't say just because you've got a good Jupiter that you're always going to be happy, because sometimes you can be sad in a really big way as well. Mercury's got quite a reputation for being witty, and indeed there are a lot of mercurial people out there who have got the gift of the gab and are quite fast with words. So there's a humour with Mercury, but also it can be very cutting and sharp and not very funny at all, and it can be quite offensive with its words. Pluto has got humour, but it's very dark. Very dark. The worst type of humour. Even Saturn has got humour. Banana skin jokes, wry and dry humour. Uranus's humour is more slapstick. Neptune's humour is more, I suppose, pathos. Yes, pathos. Mars's humour is definitely very sexy and very earthy. Venus's humour is sometimes a little bit too subtle for many people to get. But what is it that makes people happy? There are no astrological factors that guarantee happiness. Any combination can be made happy or sad. For example, Mars-Saturn in the sky at the moment. Mars-Saturn conjunction, I can easily see how that combination can easily be found in the charts of people who are aggressive, violent to themselves or to others, or just generally angry, unhappy. But Mars-Saturn is also common in the charts of people who do a lot of martial arts, who become black belts, who become really focused and concentrated in their manifestation of energy in a way that makes them real specialists. Even Mars-Saturn has a sense of humour, a bit dark, a bit dry, a bit harsh, but still funny at times. And at the moment, of course, we've got Mercury and Venus and Jupiter all together at the end of Virgo. So there's going to be an element of over-perfectionism and people taking the mickey out of themselves, I hope, for never being quite good enough, but always getting better. As I'm fond of reminding all my Virgo clients, 98% is good enough, because if you had 100%, you'd have wings on your back. Never going to be good enough, always getting better. So it's my conclusion, I think, that happiness does not come as a result of an astrological pattern or planets in certain signs or in certain houses. Happiness is a state of mind. You can choose to be happy, you can choose to be unhappy. If you look at it like that, it's no real choice. You can go through life with a long face feeling sorry for yourself, or you can choose to go through life with your glass being 51% full. I prefer the latter. Like I said, like at the start of this one. You can smile in any language. So on that note, catch you in the morning world. Good night.